The question says which of the following is insoluble in water. We have to determine which one is insoluble in water. And we have learned covalent compounds are less soluble in water. Ionic compounds are more soluble in water because they can easily dissociate into ions in water. So covalent nature we can determine by using Fajans rule. And the compound which is highly covalent by nature will be least soluble in water. Very interesting question. Okay. So now if you look at the compounds, you can see metal, non-metal, metal, non-metal, metal, non-metal, metal, non-metal. Looks like they are ionic, but they have covalent character. We can determine. From here you can get cation Ag plus. From here you can get K plus. From here you can get Ag plus, and from here you can get Ca2 plus. Cation. I'm talking about only cation. Later on I will talk about anion also. So you can see here we have different type of cation. Ag plus is coming from D block elements, and K plus as well as Ca2 plus coming from S block elements. And by Fajans rule we have learned metal cation. I am talking about cation. Metal cation having pseudo inert electronic configuration will have a higher polarizing power than the metal cation having inert gas electronic configuration. Okay, pay attention carefully. I am talking about pseudo. The metal cation which has pseudo inert electronic configuration will have higher polarizing power, hence will have high covalent character. Okay, pseudo means in the outermost cell D electron is completely filled. Okay, so we have silver which is coming from D block elements. We have copper, silver, and it is gold is there. These are the elements present in the group. It's atomic number 29. From here we can write electronic configuration 3d10 and 4s1 is there. Similarly, since it is present in the fourth period, it is present in the fifth period, then electronic configuration it will be 4d10 and 5s1 will be there. If I write Ag plus electronic configuration, from here you can get Ag plus means it is losing one electron from s orbital, will get 4d10. D orbital is completely filled for this element. Then we can say it has a pseudo inert electronic configuration. Okay, in this case P block, S block completely filled. P block completely filled. In this case also P block is completely filled, but not D block. So these metal cation have inert gas electronic configuration, but this metal cation having pseudo inert gas electronic configuration means it is having more polarizing power by Fajans rule. Okay, so you can see in this case also Ag plus, in this case also Ag plus, means in these two cases metal cation is having pseudo inert electronic configuration, hence having more polarizing power, having more covalent character. So we eliminated these two options. Okay, in comparison to these two, they are highly covalent by nature. We have two, we need only one option. Okay, so we have AgF and then we have AgI is there. Okay, in this case pseudo inert electronic configuration, in this case also pseudo inert gas electronic configuration. Okay, both are covalent by nature, but in case if we have to determine which one is highly covalent by nature, so silver same, their size and their charge is same, so there is no comparison. So we should focus on anion. This is what F minus, this is what I minus. From here F minus we are getting, from here I minus we are getting. And by Fajans rule we have learned larger the size of anion. Keep in mind, larger the size of anion, higher is the tendency to get polarized and higher is the covalent character. See, we got the answer. Okay, larger the size of anion, we have F minus, Cl minus, Br minus, I minus is there. Size is increasing from top to bottom as the number of cell increase. So I minus iodide ion is having larger size than fluoride ions, then it has a greater tendency to get polarized by cation. Hence more polarizing character is there, hence more covalent character is there. AgI is highly covalent by nature, and hence since it is highly covalent by nature, then we can say it is least soluble in water. Option we are getting option B is correct because it is highly covalent by nature. Experimentally, if you want to answer, so in general, solubility is dominated by the factors lattice energy as well as hydration energy. Yeah, hydration enthalpy or lattice enthalpy. So we have learned as the hydration enthalpy increases, solubility also increases. If the lattice enthalpy increases, solubility decreases. In case of AGI, experimentally, lattice enthalpy is higher than hydration enthalpy. In case of silver iodide, lattice enthalpy is higher than hydration enthalpy, that is memory base. Okay, but this is what logical base. By using Fajans rule, you can answer this question. From here also we are able to answer. Since the lattice enthalpy for AGI is higher, then it will be least soluble in water. Okay, we have the option B correct. If you like this video, please share and subscribe to the channel.